Hey guys, Max from ShopDapp.com here with yet another Mark V video. Seems that's all I do. Today we're going to be showing you how to install a updated diverter valve on a Mark V GTI. So this GTI is a 09. It has the TSI engine. Unfortunately, unlike the Mark 7s, which we do have a video on, if you Mark 7 looking to change your diverter valve, we'll link that up. On those cars, the diverter valve's up here, nice and easy to access. On the TSI and the FSI, which would be found in the, both are found in Mark 5s, and then this engine would be the same as what's in the Mark 6. It's actually accessed from underneath. So we'll get this car up in the air and show you how to get that swapped out. Because space is a little tight on the back side of that engine where we're actually working on this diverter valve, figure we'll show you this. We have a TSI engine on the bench here. This is the turbocharger, and then here is the diverter valve that we were just looking at from underneath the car. This will kind of give you a little bit better idea of what is involved. Here's the electrical connector that we had to remove, and then there are 3 5mm Allens, and it's obviously easier to access here than when it's in the car, as you'll see. But I'll give you an idea of where exactly they are located, and you know what the install consists of, since we happen to have one of these engines sitting on the bench. And as you'll see, once you loosen this last one up, it just comes right out, doesn't stick, anything like that. You can see this is the older style valve, and then all that is needed when you're reinstalling it is you want to make sure you put it in the right orientation, which there's actually might be a little difficult to see on camera. There's a little nipple right here that interfaces with a little hole on that there, so this can really only sit in one way. If you try to put it in, it won't sit flush, but once you get it right, it kind of clips in there. And it does have the electrical connector facing down, so that's fairly easy to remember. Make sure you drop at least one of them and then have to look for it. It really adds to the whole experience. These don't need to be crazy tight. And then once you got those done, you can go ahead and plug that electrical connector back in. So to give you an idea of where that valve is exactly located, you see we come up under the car, and there it is. So this is our diverter valve right here, and this would be the turbocharger. Come back out, here's the axle, where it's basically located directly above the axle underneath the car. It's not in a particularly difficult to reach area, just a little tough to explain as to where we're looking from. So we are underneath the car, we have the wheel off, and this is on the back side of the engine, usually accessed from underneath. These are 5mm Allens. And there are 3 of them. For the purpose of this video, we're using a ridiculous amount of extensions so that you'll actually be able to see what's going on without our hands being all up in the way. And then there's the one electrical connector on the bottom. One screw is still in a little bit. Now we can go ahead and get our new valve installed. Now that those bolts are in nice and loosely, we can go ahead and tighten them up the rest of the way. Alright, now that that is tightened, the last step is to plug back in the electrical connector. And now we're all done with that. Thanks for watching how to install a diverter valve on our Mark V GTI. Again, this would be the same procedure if you have a FSI or a TSI engine or a Mark VI GTI with the TSI engine. Basically, any car with a 2-liter turbo from 2006 to 2014, with the exception like the Golf RS, would be very, very similar to, if not the same. So if you like this video, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And if you have any comments, if I did something wrong, you want to tell me about it, let me know in the comments below. Thanks.